in to the dynamic duo right here at Driving the Line on Wednesday. Two more big games, the second leg, which means it's the second of a kind of a back-to-back if you're not familiar with soccer betting. And let me check my notes. Man City, Copenhagen, Real Madrid, RB Leipzig. And I got to tell you, the man from the Dirty. Charles, we're going to start with you. Because when I look at Real Madrid and RB Leipzig, it was a very tight first leg. Real Madrid is up 1-0 on the aggregate. Where are you going today?
Yeah, Los Blancos, they carry a slim one-goal lead back to the Bernabeu, and the 14-time Champions League winners are considered heavy favorites to advance to the quarterfinals. Carlo Ancelotti's squad were dominant at home during the group stage, scoring 8 team goals for an average of 2.7 per outing. Leipzig will certainly feel hard done after the first leg, which the Red Bulls eventually lost despite creating 14 total shots, 9 on target and 7 corners. The Germans were clinical on the road in the opening round, scoring 17 goals with all 3 matches having 3 or more total goals. First legs are almost tend to be lower scoring. Then the second legs eventually open up. I expect nothing less in this matchup, and we get the high scoring result we expected in the first encounter. So I'm going to grab Leipzig first half team total over 0.5, over 3 full-time goals, and the both teams to score and over 2.5 in this one.
Oh, I love when we have picks that are kind of like synergy. Now, Jacob, let me come over to you, because when you have a really powerhouse team and they already have a league in aggregate, it can cause the second leg to open up just a little bit. Is that what you see in this one?
Honestly, I think I see Real Madrid locking this game down. Leipzig is out of their depth, taking on Real Madrid at home, who have not lost at home in any competition so far this season. Leipzig have won just 1 of their last 5 away games, and Real Madrid, like Charles said, is favored to advance to the quarterfinals. I think Real Madrid gets it done, covers this -1, and takes it to this Leipzig team.
Now, the other matchup on Wednesday, it's very fascinating, Charles, as we come back over to you. Because Man City's up 3-1 in the aggregate. All they have to do is win the aggregate to move on, which means they may play a little more conservative. You just never know. But it changes when they're up 3-1. Where are you going here?
Yeah, the Citizens are definitely in a position of strength, knowing they have a 2-goal advantage at home. With a huge league and cup matches on the horizon, it will be interesting to see what approach Pep takes at the Etihad. But Man City is not the type of team known for parking the bus, having scored 9 team goals at home during the group phase for an average of 3 per contest. Copenhagen is really in a tough spot, knowing they have to score twice to have a chance, which will be a challenge to even retain possession. Then they expose themselves moving forward, leaving space for City's lethal attack. Plus, the Danes only managed 2 team goals in their travels in the opening round. Lineup checks will be huge in this one. City's backups are just as skilled. I do expect City to create corners at home where they average 8.5 domestically. So getting Man City at over 6.5 corners, it just seems like too good of a deal here, Coach.
And when do the lineups come out, Charles?
Generally about an hour before start time.
Okay, very, very good. Now, let me come over to you, because apparently, as I look at your picks, Jacob, you don't think today is going to be anything but a Man City onslaught. Explain yourself.
This Man City team is on fire. Copenhagen is out of their depth playing them at Man City. Man City scores goals. I think even if they have subs in and not their top lineup, which they probably won't have, I think the second-tier players are going to take it to Copenhagen, look for their opportunities to score. They're going to score in both halves and score at least 3 goals. As a team, Copenhagen is in serious trouble today taking on Man City.
We always have you covered in the Champions League and the Europa League, and also, there's going to be some new rules coming up next year, so we'll attack those in the next month or so. But these are the guys that always get you going on the pitch. For Charles, for Jacob, I'm the coach. Never forget, Driving the Line, the only place that you need to be for every single sport.